Hey everybody, this is Dr. Michelle Bengtson with your second Hope-Filled Perspective of the day. I am at my favorite place. I bet you can't guess where it is. I'm at the beach. And God just brought an interesting thought to mind. I'm watching the surfers out there. The water is way too cold for me, but I can stand up here and watch them. And I just was thinking about how, they are just sitting on their boards, waiting for the right wave to come. And they are waiting, and they are waiting, and they are waiting. But the thing is that you've got to be in the right place to catch a wave. Like if they were up on shore, the wave's not going to come to them. And they're in the water, but if they give up too soon and they go back into shore, they're going to miss the right wave. But how much is that like our life with God, right? Because we have to wait on God's timing. And sometimes it's easy to get impatient. I don't know about you, but I do that. And sometimes I go, God, what is taking you so long? But we have to stay in the game and we have to wait on God's timing. And He'll bring it when the time is right. There's a surfer out there and he's just laying out there with his hands like this. He's hanging out because he knows sooner or later that right wave is going to come. So that is your hope-filled perspective today, that you've got to be in the right place and you've got to be willing to wait. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I see and enjoy this peaceful place with me. I don't know what that screaming is, but you never... Sorry. You never know what you're going to come across. So I'm going to give you a chance to see what I see. I hope you enjoy it. And isn't it funny how when you're taping a hope-filled perspective, you've got to be willing to wait for the waves as well.
This time of year, people are out.
So I'm doing this hope-filled perspective for you about being in the right place and waiting, and how these surfers are waiting on the waves, and I'm having to wait to show you one of their right waves. Maybe this is it. thing that comes to me is I could go out there with a surfboard and I would have no idea which wave is right. Like that wave that just went by, it seemed like it was the right wave, right? But clearly, from their training and their experience, they know which one is the right wave. And so part of it is being willing to put in the time to learn. Part of it is being willing to accumulate the experience. And sometimes we want that. We want it so fast and we don't want to have to put in the time. But I'm sure that these surfers are pretty experienced and they've been practicing for a long time. They've been putting in their due diligence so they know which wave is the right wave to invest their energies in, so that they're not just wasting time and energy. And I think that God does that for us as well. You know, He wants us to put in the time, getting the training and the experience, whatever your call is, whatever it is He has you doing, whether it's being a writer or a speaker or a teacher or a nurse or a doctor. You've got to put in the time, and you've got to be willing to take the time and to follow His lead. So for now, this is Dr. Michelle Bengtson with another Hope-Filled Perspective. Until next time, I pray that you have a hope-filled day filled with His peace.